Let's say hypothetically you want to get as shredded as possible in the least amount of time, more specifically 2 weeks. Now as a male model, sometimes I have this type of deadline where I need to be as super shredded as possible for a specific time period. And now celebrities, other models, they always do this, man. Like Robert Pattinson in the movie Batman, he did this. Henry Cavill, they always do this trick to look as shredded as possible. So if you do everything in this video, it can make you go from looking to where you're about 15% body fat to, I would say, like 9 to 11% in 2 weeks. I'm gonna teach you exactly how to do that. Just so you know, this is not pure body fat. This is a lot of water manipulation, a lot of magic tricks. So just keep that in mind beforehand. Let's get it. Step 1, you're gonna start with the caloric deficit. This will help you flush a whole bunch of water in the body, number 1. And number 2, it's gonna obviously help you lose actual body fat. So what you wanna do is eat about 10 times the amount of your current body weight in pounds. So if you're 200 pounds, you want to eat about 2,000 calories. And then obviously the biggest thing is you want enough protein during this time. So you want to eat about 0.8 times your body weight in pounds for protein. This is pretty much all you need. You can go a little bit overboard if you want to, but it's not necessary. Step 2, this is something I never advocate, but we're going keto for these 2 weeks, man. So you're going to be in a ketosis diet, meaning that you're under those 50 grams of carbs every single day. If you do not know this, carbohydrates store water within the body. So what happens whenever you stop eating carbs is your body's going to be in a flushing state to where now you're going to be pissing out a whole bunch of water. You'll hear whenever people go on keto, man, they're like, oh, I lost 10 pounds of fat in the first 2 weeks. No. They peed it out because all their carbohydrates were storing water in the body. Step 3, you're going to be bumping up the water intake like crazy. Now keep this in mind. Never drink more than 1 liter per hour. You want to very balance. You never want to chug too much at one time because this can actually be dangerous. So be very cautious. But ideally, we want literally like 2 gallons of water if you're a man per day. If you're a woman, about 1 gallon of water each and every day. This will help you flush out everything. You're going to do this protocol for exactly 12 days. Now in these 12 days, essentially you're going to be peeing out a whole bunch of water, and then that's about 2 weeks. So you should lose about 2 pounds of body fat per week, or about 4 pounds total. This should drop your body fat percentage by about 2%. So if we're starting at 15%, this will drop you down to 13 visually, actually. But then you're gonna lose a whole bunch more weight in terms of water. So you might lose like 10, 15 pounds at the end of these 12 days. 24 hours before the event, before the photo shoot, this is exactly what you need to do. So you need to stop drinking water completely. Like, you can have a couple sips, but you have to get thirsty. Now what's gonna happen is your body's still in that flushing state, but you're not drinking any more water, so it's not going to hold any water in the body. Number 2, it's time to start carbing up. So we want to go slightly over maintenance. So let's say you're 200 pounds, multiply that by 15 to calculate maintenance. We're going to go slightly over. So let's say like 3,250 of pure carbs. Now what the carbs are going to do, it's going to load up those muscles with full of glycogen. So you're going to look super jacked. And also, like we said before, carbs store water in the body. So whenever you start eating carbs now, this carb depleted state, what's going to happen is it's going to absorb any remaining water in the body. So you're going to look as dry, but as big as humanly possible. And do this the day before. A couple more things. You have to sweat the night before. We want to get any remaining water out of the body. So you can take a super hot bath for like an hour. You can hop into the sauna. These will be the best things to sweat. Whatever you have to do, man, get that water, get that sweat out of the body. One of the most powerful diuretics in the entire world is going to be alcohol. So the night before, you have my permission to drink some alcohol. Maybe a couple glasses of red wine, maybe a couple shots of vodka. I would avoid beer just because it typically inflames you a little bit. But red wine, vodka, hard liquors, these will kind of be the go-to, help flush out any more water in the body. Whenever breakfast comes, once again, we want like very fast-acting carbohydrates. So like pancakes, waffles, maybe even ice cream, something like this, and then maybe like a can of soda. We want like pure sugars when it comes to the morning. And then another thing that you can do is vegetable glycerin. It will also help fuel up the body and help kind of your carb up. Before the photo shoot, now you can get a little pump. So just go into the gym, man, and pump up the muscles as much as possible with lightweight, super high reps. This will help you look so much bigger. In only 2 weeks, you will look your best you've ever done. But keep in mind, you're only going to sustain this shape for like 1 to 2 days max. And then after this, you're just going to look kind of back to normal. You might actually store a whole bunch more water than usual. So keep that in mind. But if you have an event, a photo shoot, maybe just 1 day at the beach, You want to look freaking insane? Do this. It'll work. It works every time. It's not safe. Don't make a habit of doing this consistently, but try it out, man. That's it. If anyone watching this needs help with their fitness goals, link in the description box for a free one-on-one consultation with me, Austin Wayne. Also, kalosique.com for the best supplements in the fitness industry. Don't forget to subscribe. Best self-improvement channel on YouTube. That's it. I love you guys.